So, I don't think I ever showed my other grades either, so I'm gonna show y'all those, the ones that I've kept. I've sold quite a few cars. I'm not gonna show you what I've sold. I had to double check to make sure it's okay to show it on stream because I don't want PSA to fucking ban my account. So salute to BSA, much love, much respect. They the giant. They just bought BGS, by the way. And if y'all are following me on X, you know, because it's pretty big news. But long story short, I'm about to reveal my grades. I've already seen them, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna reveal them to y'all, and we'll discuss what my strategy is moving forward. In case you want to get into the card selling, collecting space, whatever. So that is the disclaimer. All right, let's get it, y'all. Okay, so first thing, let's go over to the browser really quick. So what I'm gonna do is we gotta come up with a good question of the day real quick. Okay, so properties. Let's see. This is my last question of the day, but this question of the day is which card from today's reveals is your favorite? All right, and y'all just tell me in the comments or whatever the case may be, whatever card you thought was the best. And keep in mind, some people might decide what's the best based on the grade. Some people might just say, I don't give a fuck about the grade, Novi. That shit clean. So up to you. Like I said, I just got back from the gym. I seen RDC is streaming. Salute to my boy Dylan. I need to be in there. I don't know if they still gonna be streaming when I finish, but I gotta ask Dylan something. But all right, hold on one second. We're gonna get everything rolling in just a sec. I wanna make sure everything is good. Okay. All right, here we go. So, we have 24 items to grade. Hold on, I gotta double check something. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. All right. And by the way, I got like hella groups of 24 that I need to grade, but let me get my damn stream up on the screen. I use my second TV use my TV as a second screen pretty often. So all right, let's get that rolling. 1 sec, y'all, and then we're gonna be good. All right, no volume for now. Okay, so y'all can see me pretty good. Everything. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm back. Okay, so this is what the page look like when you're grading the PSAs. Y'all see I have quite a few windows open. Those are some of the cards that I've already done the math for, but I'm gonna have to do this separately outside the stream. We're not gonna do that on the stream. We're just gonna go through a reveal of them. They're down there, and you can see a lot of them, but we're gonna go through the reveal process here, right? So let's go ahead and do here, right? Y'all seen most of it. Okay, so this is the first card, right? So a buddy of mine actually gave me this. We was hoping it would be a 10. It's not a 10. So, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the card, and then we're gonna look at the market value of the card, okay? So y'all can get an idea of kind of like what my strat is, you know? Okay, so this is a 2025, so it's a card from this year, Pikachu World Championships. This is a card that was given out at the Pokemon World Championships this year, but also there were other places you could get it. It's a promo, okay? I was able to obtain it. We got a 9. Now, a lot of people say PSA stands for please send again. I might send this again just because I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's look. So I'm not a professional. I mean, well, I guess I am now because I'm making money, but let's just see. Let's look at some reasons why it might have been a 9. So we look at the corners. There's no whitening anywhere. Maybe, wait, hold on. I'm gonna be hard on myself. That might be some whitening right there. Y'all see that? But if they gave me a 9 for that, wait till you see my fucking Charizard. So all I'm saying is we gotta get some continuity there. But anyway, it is what it is. So this graded as a 9. This is 2025 Pokemon Pikachu World Championships. It graded as a 9. Let's see what a 9 goes for. Okay, so ungraded $7.66. A 9 is $19.74. A 10 would have been $172.50. So there's quite a gap between these two, even though it came down. When I sent it, it was close to 300, but you know. I'm going to hold this one. Anything that's a 9 or 10, I'm holding. Anything lower than that, I'm probably going to sell it, but I'll figure out how I'm going to sell it, right? But long story short, got a 9. It's strange that there's actually 9.5s, but yeah, okay. Let's see what the sales are for actual 9s real quick. Can I? Okay, so it was 9s worth $32 at one point, and then it's kind of flattened out right here, right? So this is where we at. At the peak of it, when like you had to get it at the Worlds, it was like $32. But to me, I think it's a 10. You can say it has that little speck of whitening, but I mean, it's PSA. They do what they want to do. You just got to respect it. I'm just telling you. It's just like going in the casino. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It is what it is. All right. Next card. So now, this is one card that came from my personal collection, from a 1999 collection. I sent this off because they were saying that this card specifically was valuable, right? And it was just a regular Pikachu to me. I mean, it is what it is. So, I'm full transparency, right? I don't want to talk too deep into prices, but I want to have y'all. I want y'all to have an understanding like I do, so you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. For me, because I'm a part of the Collectors Club, it costs a little less than most people to grade, okay? So grading, I'm just gonna say what it costs for everybody else. If you wanna know what it costs for Collector Club, y'all can go look it up. But most people, it's like 20 something to grade the card. Doesn't cost me that much. But they're making me an offer of $15.38. I want y'all to pay attention to that. It says $15.38. That's the offer that they have currently on this card. I'm not gonna take it. One, because it's an 8. Do I think it could get a 10? I really don't, because when I looked at the backup, even when I sent it, it had some whitening. Let's just take a look real quick. All right, so y'all like, damn, it's like that little small spot, bro. They play a wicked game. So right there, and then let's come on down at the bottom here. Really, it's to any normal person, this is flawless. Right there's a little whitening. Maybe right here at the bottom, 1, 2 spots. Not much else. I don't see much else. You know, let's look at the front. Front looks pretty much flawless. With this, it probably should have been a 9 to me. But here, now let's discuss why they have an incentive to not make it a 9. Let's go look. So, a 10 is $274. Would it a 10? I mean, I hoped it would have. But a 9 would have been 58. 8 is 28.22. The offer is 15.38. Usually the offer is gonna be lower, but you gotta understand, you gotta take into account that if you sell it on a platform, you're gonna have to pay a certain fee. So just keep that in mind, depending on how you wanna, whatever you wanna do. We ain't gonna talk too much about money, but I want y'all to have an understanding of it. If you listening, I'm teaching. And if you ain't, if you wanna do this and you interested, then I'm teaching. If not, if you ain't interested in the cards, then I'm preaching. So if I'm preaching, skip forward in the video and we're gonna play Dino Crisis. Like, this is me from the past telling you this in the future. But anyway, long story short, all right, so that's what it could have been. That's why I sent it. Yeah, all right. So, and I made this, I'll probably keep that to Discord. If you're interested in what my strategy is for grading, I'll tell you. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst, right? There's a reason why I graded these cards specifically. But okay, so that's the Pikachu. I'm gonna delete them as I go. So boom, that one's out the way. Okay, so I got a 8 on this. That still ain't bad. Might just keep this or might just try to sell it at a card show for a little higher than that. But either way, it is what it is. All of my stuff goes to the vault. Keep in mind, these numbers change. For the good or the bad. It could be 12 one day. It could be 37 another day. It's like the stock market. I'm giving y'all the game. All right, next. So now, this was one that everybody was grading. They made sure they gave me a 7 on this one. This is the 2021 Celebrations Pikachu, okay? So this is the Celebrations Pikachu. So this one is like, it's really good in a 10. Let's see. Celebrations Pikachu. I'm just gonna keep this one at this point because like, it is what it is. I spelled that wrong. God damn it. Okay, so right here. So in a 10, it would have been $5.90. So we got a 7. So in a 7, it is $11.45. That's about the offer they give me. That's actually decent. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Is it a 7? Here's what I'm gonna be honest with y'all about, okay? Because I gotta be full transparency. If you lie to yourself, you can't learn. So we gotta be honest. I bought this from somebody. I did not pull this. I was not even giving a fuck about Pokemon in 2021. The shit didn't cross my mind. So I bought this from somebody. Is that whitening? Is that some shit right there? I don't know. Maybe that's a spot right there. There's some spots down here. You know, the whitening is going to put you in 7 territory all day, every day. So it's fine. I actually might sell this one, right? Because, I mean, what's the difference between 11.25 and 11.45? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just get out of this market. I tried it. It was cool. I need to focus on modern. That's my strat. You know, you can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you what you want to do. But I tried this just to see. 2021, unfortunately, ain't even modern no more. Time flies. So would have been good to get that, but look how close. You could have got a 9 and you would still get hold. So it is what it is. But all right, moving on. That ain't bad. It is what it is. Let's move to the next one. Now, This pissed me off. And I'm going to tell you why this pissed me off. I didn't pull this one, but the person I get this one from, he gets a lot of 10s. So he was like, bro, that's probably going to be a 10. I was like, you think so? He was like, yeah, and if it's not, resend it. Not going to lie to you, I'm damn near going to resend this one. Because this should have been a 10. So this is the Charmeleon. For anybody, all my Pokemon fans, this is for 151. I don't have the Charizard, but I got the Charmeleon. Let's go look at it real fast. Is this? Yeah, I left a window open for it, but we'll just go right here. Oh no, I got it right here. Hold on, I got it right here. So the Charmeleon, so we got a 9. The 9 of a Charmeleon is $42.39. Keep in mind, it's 20 to grade. I pay a little less than that, so I made profit on this. But did I get the 260? No, they hold me. This, to me, is worth grading again. Let's look at it real quick. For all the Pokemon fans, let's look at it real quick. Especially the card people. Okay, so. Bro, it ain't no whitening on this fucking thing. You might say that's whitening coming up, but nah, bro. Oh, this mark. Where did this come from? Nah, this gotta be on the case. Cause look how it's going from the corner. Nah, this on the case. This ain't got shit to do with me. Bro, they gave me a 9 because of this, bro. Guaranteed. This white speck right here, bro. Hold up. Nah. You see this? You see this, right? This white speck, maybe 2. I'm gonna be real. 1, 2. I don't see nothing else, bro. I don't see nothing else. The surface, maybe they might hold me right there and say that counted. This ain't on the card, though. And if it is, y'all put it on there. Because I didn't okay, well, long story short, bro, this is how meticulous you got to be with this. Because of that spot, they gave me a 9, right? This a cold card, too. This cold. Y'all know I'm a Charizard and Charmeleon, Charmander guy. So, but it is what it is. This is a tough card. This is tough no matter what. We might regrade this. As you see, it don't get an offer because they probably know I'm going to regrade it because I am probably going to regrade it. But anyway, as a 9 is $42.39. You could do that all day. Somebody give you $40 for this all day. Anything low, even that's ungraded, is $31.49. This is just a nice card. So it's probably wiser for me to just hold this. That's my strat, to just hold it, because all these numbers are going up. You see how I like peaked right here in January of 25? Guess what's about to happen in January 26? This is just my strategy from a trading aspect. It's similar. You get what I'm saying? Like people, they wax and wane. Their opinions wax and wane, especially when they have money. Right now it's Christmas time. They ain't trying to really, it's going to come back up though in January. So because of that, I'm already in the 40 range. I think this could have been a 10, bro. But even with it not being a 10, I think I'm going to hold it. The last sale of this was on the 17th, which was today, for $42. So it's $40 all day. They buying $40 ones all day. Let's look at 9s real fast and see what 9s graded as. It was just $50 it was $50 in March. Now it's $50 in October. I need to hold. I'm just giving you my strat. Hold this. It's going to come back up. It's 151 is hard to beat. Boom. 51. 50. After Christmas, it's coming back up to 50. Then I might see what's going on. And I think PSA knows that too. That's why they haven't even gave me an offer on it, because this is going to be at least $50. You know, so overall profit on this one. So let's move to the next one. Okay, now this is one that came out of my set. I just want y'all to see a pattern. Everything that came out of my vintage binder is getting a 7. I don't understand how, but I can't change the rules of the game. It's like going out on a basketball court and saying, you know what? Dunks are stupid. You should be able to actually, you know what? I should be able to only dunk backwards. I can't change the game. I just got to play it. So anyways, this is a Mewtwo. We're just going to get Charmeleon out the way. Let's look at this and see what I haven't looked this one up, so we looking this one up first. You see this ain't even on here. Is it base set? No, it's promo, but let's just see if we can find it real quick. I sold that one too. And I had sold that one too. Okay, here we go. So promo this. Let's go look. So they've gave me a $24 offer. This is 7. It's a 7. A 7 is 23. They actually offer me more than the market. You see? So I want y'all to pay attention. We not shitting on PSA over here because sometimes they fuck with you. Now, should it have been a 7? I don't know. But a lot of my old, this is 1999 shit. A lot of stuff from that year is going up too. It's going up too, not gonna lie. Would I get a 7? Let's check the 7s. What's the, okay, boom. It's trending up. It hit a valley right here. It's going up. They know that. That's why they offer me more. They know that. Okay, W strat. I might hold this one. We might hold this one. 24 is cool. I would rather get a little closer to 50. You know, even if it's on the other side of 35 or low 40s. That's where I would like to be. This is a nice card. Let's see if we can find any flaw. It's a 7, so it gotta be some whiteness somewhere. So let's check it out. Hold on. I knew it right here. Boom. This is, I mean, keep in mind though, bro. These cards is like damn near 20 years old, bro. If not more. Right there. That's the whiteness. It's all. If you see a 7, they found some whiteness somewhere. So boom. Actually, that's a spot too. Now that I'm looking. See, they magnifying glass better than mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some shit right there that you can't really see. 5. Maybe this whole side. That much white. 6. Maybe 7. Left side, well, could be 8, but I don't know. I'm being real. I mean, what am I lying to myself for? It's my shit. Okay, so yeah, it's a 7. Would I have liked the 8? Yeah. What would the difference between a 7 and an 8 be? Not much. The difference would have been if it was a fucking 10. But here's the thing that I need to tell everybody who's looking to do this, who don't know. I wish I would have seen this video. I wish I could have seen this before I jumped in. You're not going to get a 10 on no 1999 cars. I don't even care if you opened the shit yesterday. And I know you're saying, no, if I open the pack, I can get it. I'm about to show you some cars that I opened and put them in a sleeve and sent them directly to them, and they didn't get 10s. Now, I know you're saying, no, did you get some 10s? You know I got some fucking 10s. There's a grand finale card at the end. So just wait. Just stay focused. Just stay there. But for right now, yeah, we in 9-7 territory. They beat my ass over here. It's rough. But it's okay. I don't think it would have got... I wanted it to get a 10. But also, in my mind, I'm like, let me just grade all my vintage so I can turn it into some cash. So at the end of the day, it's all good. Still made a little profit on this. Regardless of how they sliced it, at $24, I made profit on this. Now, is it going to go up? Yes. Is this my loss, somebody else's gain? Possibly. There are other 7s that I'm holding. I got to think about this. But right now, usually if the PSA offer is higher than what's on price charting, that's a sign. It's only $1, but it means something. But all right, moving on. Also this is a journal entry or record for me to look back at later because I'm going to have to actually sit down. I'm doing this off the cuff and like brainstorming, but I'm gonna have to actually sit down and see what's really worth taking these offers. You know what I mean? Versus what do I want to carry? Because like walking around with a fucking 7 is tough. Real quick. Commercial break. I know y'all wondering what this is, right? This is what happens when they send you a box instead of you getting it online. You're gonna have to pay the shipping either way. It's gonna either ship to your house or it's gonna ship to the vault, right? But I want to show y'all what this is real quick, and we're gonna put it back. So. This is the card that I'm keeping because I like it. But to sell, it's going to be difficult. So I just want to show y'all what this is. Y'all see this? I want y'all to see the number on it. Hold up. My camera will do the thing. Let me get off camera so y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see. There you go. This is a Articuno 5. To me, this fucking card's flawless. But they gave it a 5. All right? I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what the rules are. So this is not an easy card to sell. It's worth roughly like 100 to 110 right now. But the thing is, I feel played because it's a 5. I don't think this should have been a 5. Does it have some surface scratches? Yes. Maybe is there some whitening? Yes. But they grade vintage so hard, bro. So because of that, I'm just gonna hold it. This is one of those that I actually might just send back to the vault, and it's just part of my personal collection. Just because I would feel like I played myself if I give somebody this, and I know for the 30th anniversary next year, every vintage card is gonna go up. Why y'all think the Kabuto went up? Y'all think that's just marketing? He did some marketing. Salute to him. Kabuto King's my guy. But next year is vintage year, so you might want to hold them. This is my own advice for myself. If you want to listen, that's on you. But yeah, if you get something between a 5 and a 7, just hold it because people are actually just looking for these just out of nostalgia. But anyway. Back from commercial break, we're gonna jump in. So the next card is so this is another one for my collection. Y'all know how crazy people went for prismatic and Eevees and evolutions and Umbreons and all that shit. So in my mind, I'm like, fuck it, let me send this. They whooped me on this one. They gave me a 6. That's really bad. Okay, so let's just go look at it. This is an Eevee from Jungle. Let's go look at this real fast. I probably just put Jungle at the top, but I feel like it should be around the top. There we go. So it's a first edition Eevee from Jungle. So this is the best Eevee you can get, right? Whoop me, gave me a 7. So let's look. First place I'm going is whitening. Okay, right there, 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 right there. Whatever that is, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. All of this shit. Yeah, I get it. This is a 6. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just looking at the back, the whitening alone, like I told you, if you see that much whitening, you got a 7 already. And then it was so much after you count like 5 spots, they just like fuck it, it's a 6. It's a beautiful card though. I still think it's gonna go up for $9. That ain't bad. You gotta think in terms of what would a person pay for a pack of cards? They're paying like $5, so that beats that. However, I lost money on this one because the grading fee of this was more than $9. So because of that, I can't get out the game right now. It's like I told you, I see it like stocks. So because my leverage, I use leverage to get in, I'm gonna have to wait until it surpasses $20. So let's go look. This is a 6, right? I don't even think they got a grade for a 6, to be honest with you, on this. Yeah, they don't even show 6s. But listen, yeah, ungraded, it's a 7. And they're giving me a 9. So they technically showing me love. They're like, fuck it, I throw $2 on the ungraded cost. If I had got a 7, I would have made my money back. If I had got anything over a 7, I would have made my money back. Would have loved a 10. You're not going to get a 10 on this. Unless you open it today. And even if you do open it today, you probably don't get a 10. That's, it's just the game. I'm probably just going to keep this one. Let's look at ungraded and let's see if it's going up. Okay, let's just look at 7 then. I'm seeing a trend upwards. Right? That's the closest number that they have. It was like 1754 in November, and then now it's going up. It's probably smart for me to hold this and just wait. As long as I get like over 20, I should be okay. So this is one we're going to hold. All right? Let's keep going. Now, my first 10. Let's fucking go. Okay, so we got a 10. So this is a card that was pulled immediately. If you've been watching this channel, especially on YouTube, and you're one of my Pokemon people, I got a lot of people here. I got Apex people, I got Marvel Rivals people, I got Pokemon people, I got Zelda people. Salute to y'all. I got something for y'all coming up. I got a lot of communities that come over here and show love, so I appreciate y'all, especially on YouTube. It's a mixing pot. It's a what they call it? A melting pot. So this is a promo card from Black Bolt. I got a 10. I know y'all saying, damn, it ain't the Pokemon Center one. Don't worry. I got the Pokemon Center one. I just ain't sending it in. But I sent this first to see what's going to happen. For those who wonder what the Pokemon Center one is, there are ETBs. This is for all my people who don't know. So if you know, just disregard this. There are ETBs you get out the machine. They're just regular ETBs that come with a promo card. And then there are ones that are ordered from PokemonCenter.com. And those have a stamp on them right here. And they're usually worth more. But it's a 10. So, we in the game. This is one I would just sit on, because it's going to go up. But just to give y'all an idea what a 10 looks like, front's flawless, amazing. This was pulled and then it was put in the sleeve, and then it was sent. So this is a flawless victory. Y'all need to see what a 10 looks like since we at 10. So, you can go across it. You really can't find no whitening. This could be something, but I don't know. Maybe these two, I don't know. But, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. But yeah, so long story short, they seen fit to put me in the game. It could also be that this has a low population. So because of that, they said, fuck it, get that boy a 10. So I got a 10, first 10 out of the crew. We're gonna move from Eevee. So a 10 of this is 63. They offering me 41. I'm gonna hold it, because that number gonna go up later. So we gonna hold this. But yeah, 10 ain't bad. That's on the other side of 50, so we doing good. So this is the promo. I just want to show y'all real quick what the Pokemon Center one look like. A 10 in Pokemon Center is 176. The only difference is it has this little sticker right here. So I'm giving you game. I'm putting you down. So Pokemon Center one versus I do not have that. I have it, but it has not been graded. So, and this is the one I have right here. In a 10, it's $63. Not bad. We thankful. We appreciative. That's our first 10. It's not our last 10 though, is it? Is it? All right, so that offer is a little weak. Come stronger, you know what I mean? Wait till after. What my strategy is, wait till after Christmas, where people got a little more cheese, you know what I mean, and see what they might want to do. But we got it. First 10. All right, let's move forward. This is cool. Many more. Let's go. The other promo. So in this release, there was Black Bolt and there was White Flare. So the Black Bolt promo is the one you just seen. That was thunderous. This is the other promo. This is Tornadus. It is not a Pokemon Center, but so they offer me $22.49. It's a 10. Let's go check the back. Yeah, it's a 10, but I still want to check it because you need to get, I'm just letting y'all know, you want to get used to knowing what a 10 look like. You know? Like, is a little bit of it bullshit. Is a little bit of it how the grader feel that day, yeah. But the whitening is like slight. Like one spot right there, one spot right there. Other than that, it's kind of flawless. Maybe that. I don't know if that's on the thing or not. But yeah, they said, you know what? Take it. So a 10 of this is Thunderous. No, it's Tornadus. A 10 of Tornadus is $32. They offered me 22. So they shorted me like $10. Let's go look at the chart for this real quick. PSA 10. There's no more BGS. So it was 76 when I sent it. Not gonna lie to you. In September when I got it, I was like, oh yeah, that's worth it. Not so much now. It's kind of flattening out. So this one might be one that you really wouldn't care about selling because it doesn't look like it's going nowhere. It peaked right here. No, wait, is this Tornadus or? Yeah, it's Tornadus. It peaked right here and then it's kind of flattened. So, you know. All right, but we got a 10. So we got two 10s back to back. I might sell this one at this point, you know, or I might just wait till it gets, you know, they give you offers all the time. So I might wait till the offer changes. But for now, that's cool. Now we get into what I'm appreciative of and why I play the game. Okay? But I want y'all to pay attention closely on this part. Okay? So look. Now we got a Victini. They done gave your boy a 10 in a Victini. This is gonna go up 100%. Just hold this. You gonna be good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. I got the other Victini too. I got the red one, but I bought that from somebody. So it's not something I graded myself. But long story short, this is the best Victini you can, well, it ain't the best Victini. It's the best Victini that you can get outside of the red one. It's a PSA 10. Amazing. Let's just go look at the back of it real quick. You know, just go check it out. This got hella whitening. I ain't gonna lie to you. They let me, so here's what somebody else said this in a video. I forget who it was. I watch a lot of people who grade. Like that's whitening right there. None right here. Little tip right there. They said, fuck it, bro. Put him in the game. So this is a Victini. It's a PSA 10. Beautiful card, by the way. You know, some stuff I like and people don't like, so it don't get a 10 and it's not popular. But this is all across the board. It checks all the boxes. It's nice. It's a beautiful card, great art, and I got a 10 in it. We whooped them. You know, we got a dub on this one. Unova, this came in this was a promo. You know, that's what the black star is. But still, it's 85. Let's go look at a 10 of this is 122. So we're definitely gonna hold this and wait for a better offer for sure. But that's good. It actually was closer to 150 when I did it. Let's see. When I did it, yeah, there you go. Damn, when I did it, it was $482. We definitely holding this. Cause like when I sent this, it was a $400 card. So that means it's not gonna go up to 40 again. I don't think though. I can't see a reason why I would, unless Victini is like the guy in one of these sets. He's not the guy in Ascended Heroes, which is the one coming out. He could be the guy in the one coming after that, but who's gonna wait on that? So because of that, you know, when I sent it, this is around September when this set released. That's why there's a peak right here. It was $482. Now it's kind of dropped down to like 122. I don't know what it might do. I have no clue, but we still won. We won times like 3 on this one. So it's good. So I'm not taking that 85 though. We're just gonna chill. But now, here's the lesson that I want to put in this. I had 2 of these, okay? They came from 2 separate packs, but the packs came from the exact same place. This the first one. Now let's look at the second one. Why is this a 9? Why is this a 9? Somebody explain to me why this is a 9, please. If you're in the comments, say, Novi, this is a 9 because I'm willing to hear you out. I don't get it. They even knew they was gonna get us a 10. The lighting is different on this one, bro. Why is the lighting different on this one? They done make this shit look like fucking heaven. Then they was like, nah, that ain't shit. Okay, so let's go look at the back. Let's see if it's something I missed, okay? Let's see if it's something Big Novi missed. I ain't gonna lie, this one cleaner than the other one. Nah, they keeping the pop low. This maybe, is that the reason? Man, that's a clear piece of whitening, but that had nothing to do with me. It probably was on the way there, and if you know what I don't do? I never put the good cards on the outside. Like my first card and my last card are something that I kind of don't really care about, but the ones in the middle are the best ones because the ones on the outside are gonna rub against the box or wherever it's going. Just a tip. I could be wrong, but I could be right too. But all right, so they hold me because of this little spot right here. It's a 9, and they didn't make an offer on it because We only like 10s, Novi. As a 9, it's still 20. It's 18. Oh, man. Okay, so pretty much broke even here. It's fine. We're going to hold it. I might grade it again, but every time you send it, it's possible they can rub against some shit, bump something. It's a lot of work, man. So, okay, it is what it is. No offer on that yet, but there will be one. It's getting sent to the vault, so we'll see what they want for it. But, yeah, okay, there we go. Next. So, now, they beat my ass on these. Okay. This is a Pokeball reverse hollow of the same card. These came in a set. So you got the other one that's a full art. You got this one, and then you got like a few packs. They gave me a 9 on this. Let's go look at what. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of here. A 9 is $9.95. Killed me. A 10 would have been $200. They was like, nah, we got to keep you low, big dog. We can't let you shine today. Not today, big Novi. So yeah, so a 9 was $50. Now it's $9. So. Lovely. I'm just gonna hold this because, like, at this point, what am I gonna do with $6? Right? I sent 2 of these, just like I sent 2 of the other ones. They was like, nah, we ain't gonna give you 2 10s, but we will give you 2 9s. So yeah, so $12 for both. Fuck no. So let's just look at the back of this, bro. Like, what could possibly, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of shit that kind of makes you be like, bro, what the fuck? I don't even see no whitening on this, bro. I mean, maybe that. Maybe this, like, this a pop control card for sure. 100%. 100%. 100%. This is a controlling the population. There's nothing wrong with this. Let's look at the front. Is that maybe like, what is that? I don't even, maybe that's, what is this right here? Is this like, I don't know what that is. No clue. But then it has it all across, so no clue. No clue. All right, man. It's your game. I'm just playing. I still made profit, so it's all good. Because I wouldn't tell the story unless the story had a great ending. Because, you know, I'm a storyteller. So, because of that, they gave me 2 9s. They whooped me. We're going to have to do some math on figuring out, do we regrade these 2 or do we take a L? I don't like taking L's. But anyway, that's the Victini. All right, let's move next. Zekrom. So, now, this is the Zekrom EX. This is not the full art, and this is not the black-white rare, the black rare Zekrom. This is just the EX, which I got a few of these. I sold more than I sent off the grade. They gave me a 9 on this. Let's look at what a 10 would have been. A 10 would have only been $60, but I feel like they control the population, so they gave me a 9. That's $17.48. The offer is $6. Not even, yeah. I can't take it. I can't take that offer because, you know, it's crazy. So sometimes there's gonna be inconsistency between these numbers. Y'all need to know that. But Zekrom will be popular again. It is what it is. I don't know why it's a 9. Every 9 that I look at, we're gonna find ourselves in a situation where we're like, what's wrong with it? No whitening. No whitening. No whitening. No whitening. You know what's wrong with it? It's too many motherfucking 10s. That's what's wrong with it. Novi, you gotta sit out on this one and you're just gonna have to wait. So I sent another one because I was like, you know what? Multiple chances, right? Buy multiple lottery tickets, right? Don't do that shit. Listen, let me be a proverb and a wise word of what you shouldn't do. Don't send multiple. You think you being smart. You're not fucking being smart, bro. This is a multi-million-dollar company. You think they don't know what the fuck you're doing? Watch this. Novi tried to do it. Learn from Novi's mistake. I sent that. I was like, nah, they might hold me. Well, let me send another one. Hold me again. Like, okay, so they didn't even give an offer on this one. They was like, bro, I don't know what you want from me, little bro. They little bro me. So it's nothing wrong with this one either. I'm quite sure. And by the way, you're going to see at the end of this segment, and this is going to get clipped. Okay, wait a minute. I didn't see that. Peep that. Okay, hold on. What is this? What is this? I ain't going to lie. What the fuck is that? I didn't even see. Is that on the cover of the sleeve? I don't know what that is, bro. This one deserved to be a 9. Because if that's on the card and I missed it, because I don't know how I missed that. Okay, because no whitening. But this, I don't know if this is on the fucking the slab or not, bro. I don't know. That's crazy that I missed that though. This deserved to be a 9, and that's why they didn't make no offer on that one. But that's fine. But this one, $6, I can't do it, big dog. I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it. But anyway, so you thought you was being smart, November. You was like, fuck it, I'm gonna send 2 cards. And I was moving too fast because I missed that little spot on the back. I'm gonna take responsibility like a man if I did fuck up and miss that, because there definitely is a glaring defect right here. So anyway, 2 9s. I thought I was being smart. They said, nah, you're not being smart. You're not slick. 9, 9, 9. They 9ing me to death out here. It's like, okay, all right, bet. No worries. So 2 9s. All right, what's the next one? Now this hurt me. This hurt my chest. You know what I'm saying? It hurt the body. You know, I made a post on X not too long ago. It was a kid, and I think it was an NBA player. I forget who it was, but he was talking to the kid. He was like, damn, so what you like to do? What cartoons you watch? The little kid was like, cartoons? What you mean? He's like, YouTube? He's like, I watch Mr. Beast. And he was like, no, like Tom and Jerry, like Dexter, like, do you watch that? He was like, who? The comments was funny as fuck. I grew up on cartoons, bro. Apparently the kids don't have cartoon. Is Cartoon Network canceled? Is that gone? Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so everybody was like, what the fuck, we old? So I was like, my chest. You know, and I posted from that Netflix movie with Idris Elba where he was like holding his chest and shit. I think he had like a bomb in his chest or something. I don't know what the movie is. But long story short, my chest. I don't know what the fuck. This gotta be Pop Control. You gotta be Pop Controlling me at this point. They may be offer of $18.74. We're gonna see if that is good market price. This is a 10, bro. I'm sorry, this is a 10, bro. I'm sorry, bro. This is a 10, bro. They was giving me too many 10s. They was like, nah, this guy. They gave me 10s on cars they thought didn't matter. But they made up for it at the end, so just lock in. But anyway, so long story short, they're like, nah, this a little too clean. He think he finna win. We can't let him do that. All right, let's look it up. I don't know why I put it for it. All right, so it's this one from White Flare. A 10 would have been 164. They gave me a 9. That is 21. They offered me $18.74 a cup. It ain't a huge difference, but my mindset is this. I don't even want to sell this because I know it's cute, bro. I know this gonna go up at some point, and I know this ain't a 9 either. I know this ain't a 9. I can't see why this would be a 9. Let's see what I missed, bro. Did I miss anything? Is there anything on the... Nah, bro. I didn't miss nothing, bro. I didn't miss anything. I know I didn't. I'm looking. Corner's perfect. Left or right. Maybe it's a little right heavy. Maybe. But I can't tell if that's the shadow it is. It might be slightly right heavy. But they don't tell you over here. So it's all good. But anyway, they gave me a 9. It should be a 10. People are buying. Here's what people do. Just give me out of game. I don't do it because I don't got time to do it. But what people do is they buy people's 9s and then they regrade them and hope they get 10s, right? Feel free. I'll be able to get more money for this because it's a 9 anyway. So somebody going to think, damn, it's a 9. Probably could have been a 10. Let me try it. Go right ahead, brother. Go right ahead. Anyway, 1874. It's a little lower than what we're looking for. This is 2192. That's what I'm looking for. I was looking for this, but my loss, somebody's gain. So I'm willing to accept like right over 20 just to get out of this card to be done with it, and then you go for it. Shoot for the stars. All right, Herdier. That's cute though, man. That's a Yorkie, bro. That's a Yorkie, bro. I'm just being honest. That's gonna go up. All right. Anyway, next. They fucked me over with this one, bro. This Zeb Striker, and they didn't even give me an offer on it. They know they dead wrong. How is this an 8? Nah, yeah, unless the car get bent. Hold up. Nah. This is Pop Control at its best. Then again, it is some whitening up here, actually. Only on that top right hand corner. As an 8, a brand new card as an 8 though. A 2025 card as an 8 is kind of nuts, bro. A little whitening down there, maybe. Okay, I see the whitening. 1, 2. Okay, I get it. You could at least gave me a 9 though. But I guess you felt like you was gonna be hard on me that day. That's what's up. They gave me 8 for this. Let's go look what an 8 is in this. This was one I was hoping it was gonna be good, but it's all good. It is what it is. Zeb Striker, White Flare. It would have been 119. It don't even grade as an 8. That's tough. That's tough. They hold me, so I don't even know what an 8 would be. Let's look. Oh my God, they don't even know. An 8 would be like. Where we at right now? Like 1368. They ain't give me an offer on it though. But yeah, so that's how I know how much I would sell it for. It got some white in it though, so I'm not gonna fight it. But I thought this was just a bad. This is one of those situations where I was like, bro, this some badass shit. A fucking zebra splashing across the water with lightning in the background. What's tougher than this, bro? It's something right there though. What the fuck is that? Nah, that's part of the car. That's like lightning and rain come. Bro, this is cold as fuck. And I got the Blitzel that go. That's the previous evolution. But yeah, they said, nah, not today, big dog. Not today, big dog. So they hold me for an 8 on that. It's all good. You know, I'm somewhere. They say an 8 don't exist. You lying to me. This going on eBay though. It's going on eBay. So the next sale you'll see will be me. So we're gonna try to go for at least. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But all right, we'll see. We'll see. I gotta do some strategic marketing for this. But all right, next. This one hurt my heart, bro. Oh, this one killed me. This shit hurt me. This shit hurt me bad. So this is a big car, and they gave me a 9. This is Pop Control at its finest. 1163. Fuck you. Let's look at this, bro. This is one of the ones where I was like, nah, this gonna be tough. Okay, and they whooped me. Okay, so a 10 of this would have been 142. A 9 is 1879. They offered me $11. I can't accept the offer. Let's look at the back, bro. Why is this a 9? Tell me why this a 9. I need to know. I need to know. That might be white. I'm not gonna hold you. What else? Maybe right there. Nah, they just didn't want me to win, bro. They just didn't want me to shine, bro. That's all it was. They didn't want November to shine. That's what it was. You might say it's a little right heavy too. Possibly. I'll give you that. Maybe a little right heavy. Not bottom or top heavy though. Maybe a little right heavy. That's a cold card. I'm holding it. I'm 1163. Nah, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna regrade it. We'll figure something out. Don't worry about it. All right, so that's a 9 in the Liper. This one hurt. Because I just knew this was gonna get a 10, but it's all good. They with me. This is another case of a car where you pull it. Matter of fact, we got a video where we pulled this car, y'all. I'm not gonna edit this, but if I would edit it, somewhere on the screen I would put the video right here or the link to it or some shit, and you can go look at it. We pulled this on camera. How the fuck is that a 9? Y'all hating. It's all good though. I ain't worried about it. I'm locked in. Liper. That's what's up, bro. Hold me, but I ain't accepting 1163. Keep in mind these offers change every day, and I'm gonna show y'all that at the end, so lock in. All right. Cobalion! We got this one. Good shit, Cobalion. All right, we got a 10 for the Cobalion. Let's look it up. Y'all spell it wrong? Cobalion, not Cobalion. My bad. All right. Cobalion. That's 123. That's good business. They could have whooped me anywhere with these. I feel like the Zep Striker, they knew they had to give me a 10 somewhere, but it was like, fuck. Between the Zep Striker and the Cobalion is worth less, so let's whoop them for that. All right, but anyway, it is what it is. So because of that, okay, it keeps doing that, but I'm trying to. This line is at a weird spot. Okay, there we go. All right, so a 10 of this was 160. It's kind of flattened out. This is probably where it's gonna be. That's 123. They ain't gave me an offer on it yet, but I might just keep this one. This shit tough. This is what a 10 look like. If you were wondering, now imagine we find whitening on a 10. Can you imagine? Oh no, gang. Nah, this tough. This flawless. Flawless victory. I gotta give me a soundboard. I'm probably gonna do that in 2026. All right, yeah, this a 10. And it's a crazy card too. I'm gonna tell y'all something. All of my Christmas themed cars did well. Look at the snow. This some Christmas shit. Look, I ain't lying to you. Cobalion, illustration wear at 10. Easy work. $100 all day. Good shit. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. PSA. I can't be mad because they show me some love, but they're like, bro, we can't let you win them all. You know what I'm saying? They gonna think it's rigged. We can't let you win them all. I get it. No worries, man. No worries. All right, we got a 10 there. Moving on. Cub Chew. 10. I knew this shit was gonna go platinum. And I knew this was gonna go platinum because it's cute. Go back to my video. If it's cute, grade it. If it's cute, grade it. That's why I thought the Herdier was gonna go crazy. But yeah, Cub Chew 10. Let's go look at the Cub Chew. Real quick. Quack. Alright. So Cub Chew at a 10 is 127. They offered me 107. They bucked me for like $20. That ain't bad, but let's just look real fast. It was 129. It's kind of floating around. But you know what's interesting? It's going up a little bit. Just because of the cuteness of the car, just the nature of it. It's very cute. And it's like holiday thing. It ain't holiday thing, but it's like ice is cold. You know, the public perception also plays a role in like sales too. Everybody who's in marketing knows that. And this went up $1.48 in the past day, so that's good. This one is gonna go up. You know, I know most people be like, "Oh, bro, you made your money back. Just get this and you're done." Because if you do the math, I've already made back the money of grading them. So if I was to get like that $80 card, the other $100 card, then this one, well, y'all ain't seen the other one yet. But long story short, I've already made the money back, so we good. So it was a profitable venture, but I'm not selling this. I'm not selling this because we've been doing 10s back to back. We've been killing them with the 10s, but nah, I like this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot, and I don't see what's wrong with it. You know why? Because there ain't nothing wrong with it. But let's just look though. I do my own grading. I know y'all like, damn, Novi, they done gave you a 10. What more do you want? I gotta know what a 10 looks like. See, that right there could have easily been why it would have got a 9, but somebody showed me love that day. They was like, nah, you know what? Let them shine. And I did shine. Okay, hold up. Nah, that's tough. That's perfect. That's it. He went platinum. I'm not accepting that though. But all right, good shit, Cup Chew. They offered me 107. It's worth 127. Good investment. Good $100. If you stack up $1,100, you get what I'm saying? Just do the math. All right. But all right. So long story short, put him to the side. Good shit, little bro. Now this hurt me. This hurt me a lot. I don't understand why this was a 7. But they know they can't let you shine all day. And I knew that. Okay, let's see. Minicio. Mencino? I pronounce it. Mencino. There it is. Let's go look at it. They didn't give me an offer because they don't want 7s because they 7s, disgusting. Don't touch me with those dirty 7s. Well, guess what? Next year is the lucky number 7 year. Watch this. But anyway, this is the Mencino. It really ain't one of the higher end ones. If I could pick what I got a 10 on, this one I would have sacrificed. And I would have been like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to just give me a 10 on another one, which I appreciate it. If you the grader who did this and you watching this video, salute. That little $100, that would have been okay, but I'm glad I got it on cards that are closer to on the other side of 100. So they gave me a 7 on this, no offer, because this really ain't a popular card. It's a rat, I get it. I mean, it's a mouse, you know, it's cute though. That's why I graded it. I don't know what it'll do in the future, but it's a 7, so it's gonna be tough to move. I don't know what's wrong with it though. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh wait, never mind, I can see it from here. Ain't that whitening right there? How did that happen? How did that happen? Somebody did that to me, bro. How did that happen? This is why it's a 7 right here. Y'all see it? Damn. It did not look like that when I sent it in, bro. Look at all the other angles, all the other corners. Now, the problem, and you got to take your good with the bad. Have y'all, if you're a professional grader, chime in on this, put it in the comments. Sometimes I feel like in the carelessness of them taking care of the card, something could happen, and they're not going to be like, hey, no, we fucked up. But let me say this too, because my eye caught something else. That happened, but then also, y'all see this? I don't know how that happened. You see this line right here? No clue how that happened. This was probably on one of the ends, on the front end or the back end. If you got a card that you think is a big card, do not put it as the first card and do not put it as the last card. I don't know if this wasn't the first one because Pikachu was the first one. It's in order when I gave it to him. But the last one didn't get a good grade, and I think it's because of that bookend theory that I came up with. But yeah, so you see this right here. I don't know if your eyes can get this. There's a line right here. And then that. I don't think I did that, bro. If I seen this, I wouldn't have sent it in. But maybe I missed it. It is what it is. So it's a 7. At this point, when they make an offer, I'm going to just let this one go, and it is what it is. Oh, let's go back to the grades. All right. My bad. I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's go. Yeah. We got a lot of cards. We got a lot of cards, guys. Okay. So, moving to the next one. Darumaka. I thought this should have been a 10, but I can say this, though. 1, I didn't pull this. I got this from somebody. A buddy of mine traded me this for something I didn't want, and it kind of hurts, and I'm going to explain to y'all why. But it is what it is. So a Darumaka in Black Bolt is 123. So it's in the low hundreds, so I would have liked to get it. But anything that ain't 100, they beat your ass. And I got 9, right? They're offering me $15 for it. Clearly, I should get 20, right? But that $5 is like, well, you're not going to have a processing fee. That's what they thinking. But no, I'm going to hold it. until I get above 20, I'm gonna hold it. So 15 ain't really moving me. So we just gonna wait. But should it have been a 10? I don't know. Let's go look. First of all, I'm not looking at the front of these, so let's see if we can find some surface shit. Is it heavy anywhere? Put it in the comments if you think it's heavy anywhere. I think it's okay. I think the almost looked like it was uneven a little bit, didn't it? Hold on. Am I tripping? No, it wouldn't have its spacing and stuff wouldn't be bad if it was a 9. They wouldn't let it be a 9. All right, bet. Let's check the back. Now, what am I gonna see? If it's a 9, 9 doesn't mean whitening. 9 means something else. 9 mean, okay. What is this, bro? What the fuck is that? That's rubbing of the car in the plastic. That's what that is. Cause I don't know. I have no clue, bro. My eyes wouldn't have been able to pick that up in the real world. Okay, that's some whitening right there. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so we can confirm that maybe 2 spots of whitening drop you into the 9 territory. Can we agree on that? Cause like that's one, nothing. I don't know how I would have done that. That might have came out of the box like that. And then right there. But keep in mind, I want to say this, and I take responsibility if it's fucked up on me. I bought this, well, no, I didn't buy this. I traded this for something with somebody. And he's on his shit too. He usually like have 10s. So, you know, and I know he couldn't have graded it because we had just pulled our cards and he got this one. So, it is what it is. I might get this back to him. You know what I mean, bro? Give me 20, bro. And I'm going to give you this. At least I make some profit. And he might grade it again under his account. He might get a 10. But yeah, it got some whitening, but it's so minute. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. All right, Darmuka, moving forward. Go Lurk checking in. They definitely whooped me with this price because it's worth more than that. So we got another 10. This is a Go Lurk. Let's look into it. I kind of know what the prices are, but they go up all the time. So let's look. Okay, here we go. From Black Bolt. Once again, it's 63. They offer me 48. Nah, I'm not gonna take that offer. I'm just giving y'all how I do it, right? I need to at least be over 60 to feel okay. 60, pause, to feel okay. Sissy boy, sound like Jason the Wing, but okay, 63.74. So I need, if somebody offers me 64, you can have it, but it's a 10. So when I sent it, it was $125. It's like, yeah, well, no, it wasn't. It was 60 when I sent it. That's true. Damn, it peaked in October. Fuck. Because this is what happens when you send a card. It might go up and go back down. And it's going lower, too. It looked like it's going lower, bro. They probably anticipating it's going to get to 40. So I might just hold this, bro. I don't really know this Pokemon. It's like a stone Pokemon. I can't really see it going up anymore. I could be wrong. You know, it could be on the cover of the next set and then it could go up. But for a 10, so this is more so just somebody want a good one for their collection, bro. Damn, it was 125, bro. How did I miss that? October! Fuck! But anyway, it's a 10. It might be smart to monitor this number and see if it goes up in the next coming months, which is what I might do. It's a 10, though. But all right, we getting close to the end. The Holy Grail. So y'all know I fuck around with One Piece a little bit. I want you to pay attention to 2 things. Okay? First of all, it's a 10. Second of all, it's Zoro. So we got 2 things, right? Y'all paying attention. Lock in. Third thing, it's an alt art. Okay? This is a 10. That's an alt art. That's from the PRB2. I remember when I got this from Target, and I was like, damn, I've never got this. The only full art card or good card that I've ever got for One Piece. You notice how it don't got how this does not have an offer for it? Let's discuss why I don't have an offer. So now this is a very, very special card. To all my One Piece people out there, salute. I watch a little One Piece. I'm not going to pretend like I'm the biggest One Piece fan, but this card probably going to make me a good One Piece fan, and I'm going to explain to you why. So, this is from PRB2. Let me reiterate. It's a 10. It's a full art. So full art is amazing. This is a alternate art, which means now it's even less of them. Right? Now, let's make that number. So, what's less? What y'all think a number that's less is? Like 10? Let's make that number 1. There's no 10s. This is the only 10 of this card in existence. So, keep in mind, I do understand ungraded is 14. This set just came out. It came out in October. So I may have the only 10 of this. So it's Premium Booster 2. It's an alternate art. It's the same card. I want y'all to see that. Well, let's delete everything now. We don't even need all that. Good shit. Go lurk. I may have the only 10 of this card. I might got the only 10 of this One Piece card. As we know, One Piece performs. I know y'all like, no, what you talking about? Like, One Piece performs? Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. My boy. One Piece performs. So, truthfully, when you get a 10, you can kind of like set your own price. Keep in mind, the ungraded of this is like $1,500. But this card is so new. This is similar. It's an alt art and it's manga, right? Let's look at another one. Okay, 9 ungraded, 1064. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, 66 ungraded, PSA 196. Whoever's the first person to get a 10 on this kind of can set the price. Ungraded, this tough too. Not gonna lie, that's tough as fuck. It's Japanese though, but it's still tough. All right, Legacy of the Master. I got some Legacy of the Master. 222. That's a strange. Somebody's trolling. Whoever bought this for 222, they trolling. They trying to be funny. But all right. Long story short, you know, and let's just look at this one real quick. This is a tough card. It gotta look good, right? Rain. This looks way better in person too, by the way. It gotta look good. I think these are in the similar vein, bro. He look buff on this one. That's a little cooler. Maybe he got the gold leaf. That's tough. Yeah. Let's see. And also you gotta pay attention to people who play the game too. This one is 5,000. That's his HP. This one is 6. Okay. All right. Pay attention. Pay attention. Lock in. Lock in with your boy. Let's look. There's some more. Okay. This is a 10. Okay. You know, it's gonna. Whoever is the first person to get it controls the market on it. Now I know you want me to say, Novi, how much you go? I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. To be honest, 573 graded. Okay, that's tough. I don't know. It's One Piece, so technically this is a super investment. So because of that, there does not exist a 10 of it on the market at this point in time. It don't exist. Once PSA send this to the vault, my shit gonna pop up. But yeah, I'm probably gonna tax. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But either way, we're very appreciative that we got the first 10 of this Zoro alt art in America, technically. If somebody else got it, let me know. If you in the comments and you got this one, say, hey, Novi, I got that too. Zoro Bros, check it in. I fuck with you. But yeah, so that's good. Salute to One Piece, you know what I mean? I don't even know how to grade these from the back, bro. All I know is it's a 10. I'm appreciative. And I know y'all like, damn, Novi, that's good shit. I told y'all I was gonna end on a high note. I lied. I sent this in the day that it came out. Matter of fact, it came out on Friday. I sent this in on Thursday, bro. No bullshit. Because I was able to get it on Thursday. I don't know how this is an 8, bro. I have no clue. Whitening, I guess. Nothing. Maybe a little whitening right there. So that whitening made it an 8. Bro. There's nothing wrong with the front of this, bro. This shit's so tough. They give me, this is so new. The newness of this cannot be understated. Hold up. Haunter Mega. There it is. See, well, technically it don't matter, because if I had got a 10, it would only be $61. We gon' this one, oh, this Japanese. Hold on one second. Japanese is always listed in English, so that's why I said that. Nothing wrong with it being Japanese. I'm just letting y'all know that's why. Hold up. I like Japanese cards too, but not in Pokemon. All right, hold on. There it is. It would have been 302, bro. It would have been 302. I guess I'm the first person to get an 8, because that's fucked up. And I had 2 of these too. I had a Diancie. I sold the Diancie. They want to make sure you don't shine. How the fuck did I send this the day before it came out and it didn't get graded first? That's the first thing. The second thing is it went up to 302. I might need to hold this one. That's just so nuts, bro. That's so nuts. I don't understand how this is an 8. We got to study this one. Hold on, bro. I mean, maybe the whitening, but... So, remember how I told y'all the book ends? This one was toward the bottom. This was the last card. they're all in order. So this is the last card. Pikachu, the first card. You know, Pikachu got a 9. I got a 10 on this one. So I've never got a 10 on the first card or the last card. Take that how you want to. That's some whitening right there. That's true. I'm so pissed about this. I damn near want to find the mega set again because I got access to it. I could probably get another one and regrade it because this pissed me off. But that is whitening though. But I don't got a fucking magnifying glass. I think that this happened in that sleeve and this wasn't me, bro. Cause one, this is a new card, bro. This came out in October. Two, yeah, they couldn't let me shine too much. Okay, so then the Pikachu was the front card, and that's a 9. We have no clue why this got a 9. We have no clue. It ain't no whitening on this whatsoever. Nah, right here maybe. Hold on. Right there maybe. But nah, this should have been a 10. They just whooped me. They just whooped me for the fun of it. It was like, nah. If I'm correct, that means that your first card can never be a 10 and your second card can never be a 10. If you ever got a card that was your first card that was a 10, chime in, put it in the comments. If you ever got a card that was your last card in your set and it was a 10, chime in the comments. I'm trying to see something. This should have been a 10 though. But anyways, I digress. They're like, oh, you can get the offers in 18 hours. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's get all the way to the end real fast. And then we're going to jump into Dino Crisis. Yeah, so basically, they whooped me on this. That's fucked up. This should have been a 10. They didn't want. But you know what? This pop control too. This gotta be pop control. Because they didn't want me to get, they didn't let me get in the 300s with nothing. So they was like, nah, I give you $100. But if they would have let me get in the 300s, I would have made double how much it cost to grade this. And they didn't want me to do that. Keep in mind, I damn near already have with the Zoro. So I'm not gonna be greedy. I can kind of create my own price on this one. But yeah, whoever is the, I'm just gonna say this because I'm hyped about this. Whoever's the first person to grade it gets to set the market on this. This doesn't do its justice. This shit is so illuminated and so crazy in person. All these colors. If you want to see it, go to my video where I open One Piece. It's One Piece versus Pokemon, and you'll see when I open this. It's tough. So nah, we're gonna have to tax you for that one, big dog. But anyway, yeah, man, it is what it is. I can't be mad, but I wish they would at least put me in the 9 range. Put me in the 8 range. Feel like it's disrespect. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. When it ungraded, it was 22. So it's ungraded, it's $20.92. So they didn't even see a point in giving me an offer because they was like, nah, because 8 is not even 20. So it's worth more ungraded. That's fucked up, by the way. But all right, it is what it is. So that's where we're at with the grading. Now, bonus round. If you've been watching the channel, you know that we played Pokemon yesterday, and I got a Charizard. I'm pretty sure there's a short that's like posting to that at some point. It will post tonight. But y'all know I went to the National Convention and I got a Charizard. I graded a Charizard, a 1999 Charizard. I didn't want to show this because I've been disappointed for a few months about this. But at the same time, I was like, man, it is what it is. You take your wins with your losses. I'm going to show you from that haul the cards that I have left. I only have 3 cards left. And when I show you the cards that I have left, you're going to understand why it's these 3 cards. All right? So I'm going to show you those. And then after I do that, I'm going to change the title and we're going to play some Dino Crisis. Deal? All right. Here we go. So, as you see, I got, these are the offers for these. So these are the only 3 cards that I have left from aside from that Articuno that's behind me, or is back there behind me. That's a 5 though. But anything that was 7 is pretty much a 10 for anything that's 1999, right? So this number has went up as high as 650 and it's come down as low as 370. But low key, I'm not willing to sell this. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's none of it's for sale, especially not the Charizard. But let's go look at it. So there's a difference with this one, and I can't show you because I have to go back and it will show all my information. But for this one, they gave me notes for it. Let's see if we can. Nah, it ain't gonna show it right here. All right, so this is a 7. This is the 1999 Pokemon Charizard. This is the original chase card. This is the first chase that ever existed in Pokemon, right? There was the first edition and the Hololess and all, the Shadowless and all that, but that was for the rich kids. Your mama wasn't about to buy extra and go around town to get you a fucking Shadowless here and there. This came from a Toys R Us. That's it. If you couldn't get it at Toys R Us, we ain't getting it. Y'all, y'all know. Yeah. But anyway, long story short, so this is a 7. I'm gonna explain to you why. The front is flawless, except for I think there's like a, let's see, full transparency. I think there's like a scratch somewhere. Like it's like right here somewhere. I don't know. Like right here. Can y'all see that? Like right to the left of that arrow, right there. All right. They hard on vintage. So other than that, the front is pretty much flawless, right? But if you got an eye, you know, you're like, ooh, that's silvering. The whole card is hollow, and then they put a paper layer on top of that. So if you see silver right here, that is the hollow bleeding through. So that's the front, right? This is why it's a 7. Let's go look. On the back, left corner flawless. Then you start to see whitening, 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 whitening. Okay? Whitening, whitening, whitening. I don't know what that is. I don't think I did that. The whole left side's good. Right side, that silver that you seen on the left side on the front is this right here on the right side. Maybe I was holding it. I mean, I don't fucking know, bro. This is all some shit that happened when I was a fucking kid, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But yeah, so long story short, I'd rather not sell it. If it yeah, I'd just rather not sell it. But yeah, so this my gold grail. And maybe the fucking some of my One Piece stuff would be a grail too. But for a Charizard, this the grail for the Charizard. Alright? So that's that. It goes for like $5.50, $6.61, some shit like that. I don't give a fuck, it's ain't for sale, but I put this Toys R Us. Alright, bet. So we got this one. So now pay attention. This the Charizard. Look at the wings. You see that's the green wing Charizard, right? Follow what I'm about to do. So that's one of the ones that's in my vault. Okay? They just made another offer on it. That's why I pushed it to the top. Somebody's looking at it now. By the way, if you have a PSA account, you can literally make offers on it right now. I'm not finna sell it though. But yeah, literally as you watching this video, you can probably go make an offer for it and it'll like change this. It changes all the time. But anyway, so now we're gonna look at the Pidgeot. I think this shouldn't have been a 7 either. Yeah, but this is how they grade vintage. Let's go look at this real quick. All right, so this is a 7 Pidgeot. I liked it. So just to be clear, there are some unique things about this set. When I finish, I'm gonna explain what they are, but just pay attention to the card. You know, see that the number is okay. All right, pay attention. So let's zoom in. This is flawless. There's no scratches on this whatsoever. There's nothing wrong with the front. It's a first edition. Now, is there some chip in right there? I see that. I get it. So it's an old card. First edition hollow Pidgeot. They couldn't put when I show you how much this would have been worth as a 10. You understand? There's no way they could let me have a 10 of this. All right, so let's turn it around. So we got some whitening right there. Okay. Right there, right there. You see how they grade new cars, so they killing me. Whitening, whitening. This much whitening, it's a 7, bro. So I'm appreciative. They would have gave it. If they would have gave it they could have gave it a 6, which some they did. So I'm not mad. Do we want a 10? Of course we do. You know, matter of fact, let's just do this for shits and gigs. All right, let's look at how much a 10 in that Charizard is, real quick. Let me go back. Well, I'm gonna put this all the way over here. All right, no, not right there. Oh yeah, right here. All right. So let's close this. Let's go back. Let's look at we're gonna do this with all of them. I should have did this with all of them. So this is the Charizard. This is the 1999 number 4, right? Watch this. Usually it pops it already up. There it is, because it's the most popular one. Number 4 Charizard, not the first edition, but this one, the base set, not the celebrations. This one. In a 10 is $10,100. In a 7 is $550.01, right? And then a 9. You see, there's a huge gap between this 9 and this fucking 10, you know. But it is what it is, though. This tough. I fuck with it, so you know. Number 4 Charizard, 1999. Number 4 Charizard, 1999. Number 4 is this number at the bottom, by the way. But yeah, so that's it. Okay, so that was what the value of the Charizard would have been. I don't know why. Damn, this lost 3 bands. It dropped significantly in the past. That's kind of strange because it was 1,300. I don't know when that dropped, but it is what it is. But yeah, so if we look at a 7 of this, it's going up, ain't it? It peaked, and when was it? September. It peaked. Let's zoom in a little bit. 6 months. So it peaked at 7 right here, and it kind of went down a little bit in November, and it looks like it's headed back up. You know why it's headed back up? Because it's the 30th anniversary. Obviously, it's going up. But long story short, salute. So it peaked in October. It was like $590, which I seen my numbers going crazy. The offers they were making me. But honestly, I'm gonna just put this out there, and if all the Charizard guys who got this card comment in the bottom of this, and we can stand together in solidarity for this. The number of a Charizard card should be equal to the value of the card. Meaning, if this is a 7, it should be worth $700. You see how the 8 is at 800, right? And then 9, you can do whatever you want to do. But 8 is 800. We will not allow this card to drop below $700. So anybody who got this card and who actually has the nostalgia and the care for Charizard like I do, let's all get on one accord. Y'all comment in the comments, and we'll, set up a Charizard Boys Discord or some shit. But yeah, this card should never drop below $700. So let's make that happen, guys. All right, end of PSA. But anyway, so that's the Charizard. So now let's see how much you see how this shit changing as we go. Cause literally, if you have a PSA account, as you watching this video, you can make a bid on this. But yeah. But all right, so this the Pidgeot Hollow first edition. This is the best one they got, number 8. So let's go look at it. It's Jungle, ain't it? Pidgeot. This is before they had EXs and all that bullshit. All right, so it's Jungle, but I gotta come down a little bit. First edition. This is the best one they got. So a 10 of this would have been $2,483.96. Ungraded is $50. They're offering me 72. What they offer me? 66.19 for a 7. So that's low for a 7. I should be able to get at least 80 for it, but I'm not selling it. But yeah, 70, 80. I think that tracks. That's a 66 is kind of low to my personal opinion. I don't know what's wrong with it other than the whitening on the back, which is it's one of them situations where in your heart you like, okay, it's from 1999, bro. It's from the 1900s. As the young kids would say. So how the fuck, like, paper ain't immortal, gang. Like, paper's not immortal. It's not gonna last forever, bro. I know trees last a long time, but not forever. Especially a thin slice of a fucking tree. It's gonna break down over time. But anyways, so that's the Pidgeot, all right? So now let's go look at one. This is really my favorite one. I love the Charizard, but as far as just like art in general, I like this one the most. So this is the Mew. This is the only Japanese card that I get that I'm not willing to let go of. This is the Mew Southern Islands, right? So let's go look at it. I got a 7 on all of these, by the way. So, and I'm keeping them because I believe in lucky number 7. I got 3 7s like a fucking slot machine. I got 3 7s. I can't lose. I graduated finesse school. I had this too, but whatever. All right, let's see. I might have to type in Southern Islands because it's a lot of Mews. Southern Islands. Okay, there it is. The English one is actually worth way more, but I got the Japanese one. So a Japanese Southern Islands Mew in a 10 is $1,550.20. It actually went up about $50, relatively recently. So $49.91. A 7 is $87.08. So let's go look at it. Their offer for me is $67.50. Obviously quite low. Keep in mind though, some of their offers have been high. So we not shitting on PSA over here. We fuck with PSA. I'm just giving y'all, especially the people who are looking like they're watching me. And they're like, damn, I'm not in the graded Novi, but I'm kind of interested in how it works. Well, let me be the lesson, okay? So, long story short, I'm not selling this. Let's go look at it real quick. This one of the toughest fucking cards in person. This shit's so tough. This ain't just like a matte color. The entire front of the card is hollow, and the picture is not hollow, okay? Right? Let's go look at the back of it, and then I'm gonna discuss some things with y'all that are important. Okay, so hold up. Whitening all over. As you notice, the back look different. Japanese cards say Pocket Monster on the back. That's what Pokemon means. It's a shortened version of Pocket Monster. I just taught you something. But anyway, so long story short. So whitening. The whitening. From this video, you should have learned, these came out in 1996. The other ones, the American one, Pokemon didn't hit America until 1999. This shit came out in 1996. Yeah, tough. Whitening. So here's what you need to know if you grading your cards. If you get a card, more than likely it's gonna be an older card, but sometimes as you see, new cards have it too. If you see whitening on the back of it, it's automatically not a 10. Just assume it ain't a 10. Now you playing for the 8 or 9 position, okay? And if they want to hold you, and if you count more than 5 spots of whitening, it's a 7. If you get into like double digits, like 10 or 11, it's a 6. Just being honest. I'm telling you what's up. Okay? That's the data that I have accumulated over my short time of doing this grading. So I'm just sharing it with you. So if you count more than 10 spots of whitening, it's a 6. You know what I mean? They really showed me love making this a 7. So it is what it is. So it's a 7, Mew Hollow, Southern Islands. Okay? So now, let's talk about the rarity of these 3 cards that I have. Okay? Let's go back. So the first thing that I want to bring y'all's attention to is this. Each one of these cards, except the Charizard, the serial number starts, we're going to start here, with 1, 2, 3. That's very unique. You can't buy this. You just send it in and they give you whatever number they want to. We know that because look at this. This is 136. It's going to be... So there are some people, let me just say it like this. It's impossible to pick what the number is going to be, the serial number. There are people who only collect 1, 2, 3 serial number cards. They don't even care about the grade. So that's the market I'm talking to. If you're interested in this, get with me. I wanted to go to somebody who fuck with it. And not because it just got a number, you know what I mean, or whatever, but because they really fuck with it. That's the only people that I would sell it to. Other than that, it ain't for sale. This is a tough-ass card. Now, let me just show the serial of the Pidgeot too, just so y'all know real quick. 1, 2, 3. And the Charizard is not 1, 2, 3 because it was graded by itself. This was graded. I paid damn near $500 to get this graded. No bullshit. So no, wait, my bad. I'm lying. It was $250. So long story short, yeah, it wouldn't make no sense for me to sell this. But this was graded separately at the same event, so it has a serial of 1, 2, 4. So it's not as unique in that same way. But here's the thing to connect them all. First of all, they all 7s. Lucky number 7. You know what I mean? If you got these 3 cards, that's a luck jutsu. I'm letting y'all know that. That's the first thing. So they all 7s. The second thing is, let me bring your attention to this Mew card. Right? Let's make it big. What do you notice about this card, chat? Just, you know, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead. Put your thinking cap on. 10 seconds starting now. All right, did you get it? You sure? All right, put it in the chat, put it in the comments, put it wherever you watching, because I can't see chat right now. I'm locked in. Put it in the comments, and if you can figure out right now, because it's time stamped. If you can figure out what all these 3 cards have in common, I'll send you a Novi pack. You see in the background? That's like, it's my bulk, obviously, but I'm gonna put some hollows in there, so don't trip. You're gonna get something nice. And I might put some cards that are not 10s in there too. So it is what it is. And you can regrade them or whatever you want to do. But long story, it's going to be a combination of Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Gundam, One Piece. Yeah, so I got hella bulk of shit. So I'm going to turn that into a Novi pack. I'm going to send that for people who show support, show love, and of course who subscribe. But okay. Y'all ready? You ready for the answer? Put it in the comments. Did you do it? I'm going to give you 5 more seconds to do it, bro. I want y'all to win. So what do all these 3 cards have in common? I told you that they're unique because these two have a serial of 1, 2, 3. That alone makes them worth more than an ordinary 7. But there's something else. All right. That's all the time I can give you. You ready? In this Mew card, there's a wing of a Pidgeot, and there is the wing of the Charizard. If I ever sell these cards, they will have to be sold as a set. That's the only way I'm willing to sell them. And I'm probably not going to sell them. I can't see a reason why I would need to. You see, that's the Charizard right there. Look, I'm putting you on there. Pay attention. Matter of fact, we're going to open up another window. We're going to open another window because y'all don't hear me. Pay attention. Ain't this his wings? Hold up. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Chat. That's a Charizard, ain't it? That's him, ain't it? He's in this photo. So I know y'all like, well, okay, that's cool, no, you know, whatever, bro. However y'all say that shit. But there's more. There's a Pidgeot in it too. I thought this was so tough when I figured it out. Like an older collector was telling me about it. He was like, hey, bro, if you sell them, you got to sell them as a set, like on Golden or something. These 3 cards are tied together. I was like, what you mean? That's the Charizard wing, right? You see it's a green wing. Look at Pidgeot. Peep the Pidgeot wing. What's that? And then you got Mew in the center. This is a set. So If I were to ever sell these, it would be the Southern Islands Mew and the Pidgeot with the Charizard. You know what I mean? And they all 7s. Lucky number 7. So they all are 7. 2 of them start with serial 1, 2, 3. I think it's just I don't know, man. Hopefully I could pass on some of my own personal success and luck and happiness and positivity to somebody else at some point. But like I said, right now I'm really not inclined to do so. But I just think that's a tough idea. You know what I mean? At some point I'll get them all together and then I'll just like have them all together. You know, I don't know of a way currently that you can do that at PSA where you can like do a set sale or auction or whatever.